Yo, have you guys ever thought about how every band I see live in New Jersey just happens to know where I'm from? Isn't that crazy? Like I'm at a show and they're like, New Jersey! And I'm like, yo, that's where I live. Like that's how do they know? And you know what the weirdest part is? It's like I could see the same band in a different state and they forget where I live. They say like New York or some shit. It's fucking weird.
How does that happen?
I don't
Is
know.
there a question to go with that?
Nah.
What's up, everybody? If you don't know where you are, that's tough, because it's April Fool's, so you don't get to know nothing.
Yo, that's true.
Anyway, I'm here with these two. You don't get to know their names. Say hi, guys.
Yo, it's me, Wazzy G.
So it's me, Papa Shoots. How we doing, guys?
Oh, I'm doing
I
fantastic.
hope everybody's feeling mediocre out there. So the way these episodes usually go is we would start by introducing ourselves and what the show is and what our names are and what we've been up to. But instead of that, we're just going to go straight into what the topic of this episode is. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing this. Papa Shoots is ready.
All
Where
right.
am I?
I had some shit on my mind. And by that, I mean I poured through some of the suggestions that we had for ourselves. And I think I've figured out which one is the best posable question here. You guys ready for this?
Oh, I'm so ready.
I hope I am, but I guess we'll see.
So, y'all are familiar with the types of rocks, right?
Oh
no. It's been a minute since I took a science class.
Sedimentary.
Yeah.
Metamorphic.
Is igneous a type or is that like a subtype?
Yeah,
Oh,
igneous is a type. That's all
right,
three. You got them.
Okay, tough.
All right, so which of those three do you guys think would make the best president of the United States?
I'll look these up. Give me 1 sec.
What, you don't remember?
I feel like I want to go with sedimentary. Yes.
Interesting. Very
Wait,
interesting.
it was actually metamorph. I'm sorry. I just made that shit up. Is it really? Oh, wow.
Are you serious?
Here's-
That's actually what it's called.
Here's my argument for sedimentary rocks, right? They're almost as old as our current presidents, and I think that's pretty cool. They take millions of years to form, and as we all know, Joe Biden and Donald Trump have been on this planet for approximately 8 billion years. So I think they would make pretty good presidents just based on experience alone. You know, they gotta know something. They've been here for so long.
Does this in fact mean that you think that Joe Biden and Donald Trump were both good presidents?
I think good or bad is irrelevant. The fact is that clearly we want someone with experience, which is why I really wanted to see what's the name of that guy who died? Jimmy Carter.
The guy that died?
Yeah, I really wanted to see Jimmy Carter run for a second term in 2024. Tragically, I think he
at
passed
99
away.
years old.
He did hit 100 before passing away, but I think we could have used someone with all those years of leadership and knowledge that he had under his belt. So very sad they ran Harris against Trump. I think Jimmy Carter would have won.
I understand where you're coming from, but after reading the sciencenotes.org image that is like the first one that comes up when you Google types of rocks and reading the metamorphic description, I think I have to go with it. It says forms by transformation of other rocks, which means it just takes what came before it and uses it as an influence to impact the future. I think that's what we need in the president, somebody who's willing to learn from the past and make amends and adjustments to lead us into the 20th century. So that's why I would go with metamorphic.
That could also be interpreted as this rock's a traitor. It could be a Russian rock, transforming into an American. Like,
you want to make a
presidential.
communist rock the president of the United States?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I
What's
don't
wrong
know
with
if
you?
I trust metamorphic rocks. Like, they're
obviously
too unpredictable.
it would be an American metamorphic rock. It wouldn't be anything that
But
we
they
import.
change. We don't even know. Like, in their current state, they might be American, but what were they before? I don't think we can trust them.
It's impossible to know.
Their outer selves, what we see from them, perhaps changes, but at their core,
But how
I
can we
believe they have the
truly?
same intents with their descendants. Well, how can we truly know? But
Yeah.
I guess you're right. We can't. But then in that case, how can we trust anybody? Trust is what got this country started, and it's what has
I'm not
kept
so
this
sure about
country
that.
running.
I think what got this. We actually learned
for
about what got this
250
country started,
years.
Dylan, and it's when them damn Brits shot those guys at the Boston Massacre, and then those heroes threw the tea in the harbor. And yeah, what an incredible!
Damn right. And
Did
you
we
know
ever
what?
talk about that
was
museum on the podcast?
we
Yeah.
never did, but
We
now
did?
might be a good place to bring it up.
I
if
could have
ever.
sworn we did.
Okay. Well, regardless if we did or not, I can talk about it again. Fuck it. I love the Boston Tea Party. That shit is fucking awesome. And
It
there's,
was great.
bro, the museum for it, they have like a little reenactment hall and stuff. I got to literally chuck a fake bag of tea into the harbor. It was attached
That
to
is
like
awesome.
a rope so I could get it, but then I threw it again.
Aw.
Honestly, whoever
How it
invented,
feels.
bro, I feel like a fucking 5-year-old child discovering like a yo-yo for the first time. Like I just get to throw it, and you tell me I can throw it again? Like, genius.
It was a
That is the
magical
coolest shit ever.
experience. I'm not even kidding. Like the whole thing, when we were sitting and watching that reenactment,
Yeah.
or not the
Wait,
reenactment,
like
but
even
like
from
the
the
film
first
of like what
room.
happened.
Oh yeah, the film was tough. But like
The film, I literally never felt more patriotic in my entire life.
bro, the first room
That
was
was
gas. It
amazing.
was just like a small room with like, I don't know, maybe 10 like half church pews. And there were only like 5 people that signed up for the tour because it was what, like 11 o'clock on a Tuesday. Like people were
And
working.
like 11 degrees outside as
Yeah,
well.
it was freezing
Oh my
cold.
god.
But like, dude, the reenactment guys poured their heart and soul into the performance. They're like, there are hundreds of you today here to protest the British blah blah blah. And it's like, we were given like cards ahead of time of the characters we were supposed to play. Dylan and I were like these assholes who like threw sticks at British soldiers. So we were just supposed to be loud as fuck
You were
during.
true American
Yeah,
patriots.
that's true. That's true. I think I
like tradesmen or something.
suggested throwing mud at them or something. I don't know. It was so awesome. Never made me
That was
prouder to be
great.
American than being in that room. And then when we left, all the patriotism left my body. And returned once I hit New Jersey. God bless New Jersey.
Sedimentary rock, bless New Jersey, bro.
Yeah, that's fact. Wait, sedimentary rocks are called.
I don't agree with you, by the way. I don't agree with either of you.
So you're saying
The answer is
igneous.
so obviously the igneous rock.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, aren't igneous rocks formed by the pressure of the earth? Or something?
No, they're formed by the cooling of lava or like magma. It's like volcano erupts, that shit it leaves. That's igneous rocks. And you know why igneous rocks would make the best president?
Because they're cool
Because they're
under
cool.
pressure.
They're cool. They remain cool. They don't turn back into lava. They just stay cool. When too much heat gets put on most rocks, they turn into metamorphic rocks. Not the igneous rocks, bro. They stay cool. I don't trust a metamorphic rock because they're too subject to change. They could flip on you at any minute. It's ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Hey, I don't view it as them changing and like flipping on you. I view it as them, taking the pressure and adjusting and adapting to what the new situation is. Igneous rocks, they just don't care. They hear criticism, valid criticism, and they just refuse to change. I don't think that's something we would want in a leader.
No, but they don't need to change. That's the whole point. They're already perfect.
You think they're... Oh, okay. So you're going to take that angle.
You ever seen Obsidian before? That shit cool as hell.
I don't know him personally, but I'm going to look him up.
Oh, and as for
It is.
sedimentary rock, bro, they're too coarse and they're too fickle. Like, there ain't nothing good about a sedimentary rock. They're too fickle, bro. They're made of powder. They're made of sand.
I don't make
What do they
them
do?
fickle.
They crumble, bro. When enough pressure is applied, they crumble. They turn
And
into
yet-
metamorphic rocks. That's what happens. That's science.
Well, I don't think we would be able to apply quite enough pressure to turn a sedimentary rock into a metamorphic rock. I think they'd be able to withstand. Also, if they crumble, are they not still a rock, just in a new shape? Like, think about it.
They don't technically consider sand a rock. It's not a rock. It's like a million little rocks.
Yeah.
You know,
but
a king would not call a town of peasants his peer, would he?
Yes, but the king is not comprised of the town of peasants, whereas the sand that was once the whole sedimentary rock is still the same rock, just now broken up into smaller pieces. I don't know. I think,
I guess. It's kind of symbolic. Think about it. There's like, you got the United States as a whole, and it's made up of a bunch of little states. Maybe the United States is in fact the sedimentary rock, and the states are just the sand that makes it up.
Yo, real.
And then you got like Hawaii, that's the igneous rock.
So you want Hawaii to run the United States?
What, you don't think Obama was good or something? Is that what you're trying to say right now?
Is Obama equivalent to Hawaii as an entire nation in this metaphor? Or not nation, state.
He was from
Yeah.
there. I guess
He's from, I think he's the only president from there.
Well, that would make sense.
Also,
because
the
we
best
annexed it
president
in
from
like
Hawaii, I guess.
1950, so there haven't been that many presidents since then.
Yeah.
And Ronald Reagan took up
Man,
8
since
of those
1950,
years.
there's probably been like 8 or less.
Let me think. Eisenhower was into the 50s. Then, or no, was he elected in 52 and then JFK was elected in 60, then Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yeah, that.
Then was Nixon was after Johnson, I think.
Yes. And Nixon got, and so it was Ford after that.
Yeah. And then after Ford would have been Jimmy Carter. Then after Carter was Reagan, Bush Sr., Bill Clinton, Bush Jr., Obama,
Damn.
Trump, Biden, Obama.
That's a lot more than 8.
Biden, Trump. Yeah, I mean, but they're all bums. We want...
Yeah.
Wait, is slate a sedimentary rock?
You know, that's a good question.
Metamorphic. Slate is metamorphic. I have
Really?
a video here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, I
That
used
is
to think
crazy.
pretty highly of slate, but knowing this about
Yes,
it...
I thought it was a
Am I just
sedimentary rock,
racist
but-
against metamorphic rocks?
We're gonna start
You
class
appear to
wars and other
be,
fucking
yeah.
rock types.
Yeah. What are some examples of sediment? Bro, I'm such a fake fan of sedimentary. I voted for it and didn't even
look
know
at
the
you.
types. God, I need to be a more educated voter.
You should really get
Oh,
into
limestone.
geology. This shit cool.
Limestone's tough, bro. Coal? Bro,
Oh,
the world
wait.
runs on... I wish the world still ran on coal.
Well, lucky you, it does.
I
Tell
mean,
me limestone's a sedimentary rock?
yeah. Sandstone,
That's
limestone.
actually
Oh,
so cool.
shale is what I was thinking of, not slate. Shale's gas. Claystone.
Is that turns into slate?
Conglomerate? Bro, that is...
What?
There's no way that's the name of a rock. That's just a thing, a conglomerate. Like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Oh, my bad, yo. My bad. I'm gonna tell you what, man. I think perhaps we're taking igneous rocks for granite,
No, wait.
which,
Slate
by the way, is
No,
an
we're
example
not.
of an igneous rock.
Granite. Nice. I
Yeah.
get it. Yo, but
It's also-
basalt is
Dude,
also
there's
an
so-
igneous rock, and basalt monolith is an overrated card in Magic the Gathering, so... I think-
Overrated. It's one of those ham sandwich cards.
No, it only goes infinite with, like, Zerda and a couple other things.
Only goes infinite with everything that cost reduces its activated ability.
There's not that many things that do it. But,
Really? That's disappointing.
After doing further research, I will admit metamorphic rocks are not the prettiest, but it's what's on the inside that counts.
Not the
What do we
prettiest, he says.
Bro, have you seen our presidents for the last 15 years?
And that's why
I
we
don't
need a
think
metamorphic rock.
But the pretty is not even relevant. Like,
hold on, bro. There's a metamorphic rock called schist.
Something to dig into.
Oh yeah,
in a metamorphic
SCHIST.
rock.
And it's hideous. Do you see this bullshit?
How do you spell that?
SCHIST. Yeah, genuine schist, bruh.
This is an honest to God hunk of schist. My God, that's such a good
wait.
bit. I need to buy it. I need to buy a hunk of schist right now.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, in middle school when we were learning about the rocks, me and kids in the class would just say stuff like that because we couldn't say shit. So we were like,
What a
this
crock
is
of
a load of
schist.
schist, bro.
Oh, that's so genius.
I think I've mentioned the name of my 7th grade science teacher on the podcast before.
Yeah, you definitely did. It was in the last episode that went live since this recording. Okay. I definitely heard you mention that guy.
All right, then I want to shout him out again. Shout out Mr. Ronk. You the littest. Love you, man.
Also, if I may, he taught earth science. His name is Ronk. Dude, that's like one letter off of being Mr. Rock. That's awesome. True.
I had him 2 years in middle school. It was tough.
Really? I didn't have him once.
I remember there was one day he like genuinely tweaked. Like people were talking in class too loudly and he broke a yardstick on the table. Like that's how he would get people's attention sometimes. He would just like smack a yardstick on the table in front of them. But he did it too hard and it fucking snapped and we were all, sorry, man.
That is amazing.
Bro, I also had one of those moments in his class where it's like, you know when the teacher tells you the next person who laughs is going to the office and your homie looks at you? Our whole table just started fucking dying and he sent us out into the hallway. But he didn't send us to the office because Mr. Ronk, that guy.
He's like, go out there and think about what you did.
Yeah, genuinely.
I don't get why they try to say that shit. It's like, oh, think about what you did, except like you're a kid.
Yeah, all I was thinking about was
doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, what was for lunch that day or whatever. Like I don't give a shit.
Idiots.
Man, middle school, what a time.
This isn't even the first time we've shit on like middle-aged teachers. Like we've literally, I think we did that this season.
Probably. Is there anyone else you want to say you hate while you have the floor?
From school or like in general?
No,
just in
like
general.
Professions.
Professions?
Like maybe doctors or something.
I mean, fucking doctors, man. What do they do?
Bro, they're just all agents for big pharma. They're like, oh, you have like a disease, buy my drug. It's like, all right, I see how it works, man.
It's like,
if I buy your drug, I'm going to get quote unquote better, right? Mm-hmm.
They sell sick to patients to help big health. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's the biggest scam of the 20th century.
I'm like, oh, I don't feel so good, and then I go to the doctor, and the doctor's like, yeah, you have a disease. I was like, well, why would you give me a fucking disease? I came here for help. What is wrong with these people?
Yeah, when you walk through the door to the doctor's office and they cast spell of malnutrition on you, that's like really fucked up. Like I don't know why they like. Why wouldn't they cast spell of nutrition and like good night's sleep? Like.
It ain't right.
They're the ones casting the spells. Do you think like offices and buildings are just rigged to like the second you walked in to like entrap poison or something in the air?
There's like pressure plates tied to precast spells to give you diseases.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think it's them 5G towers. If I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, oh, fuck, what's another technological advancement made in the last 5 years? And AI. AI's giving the kids cancer and shit, bruh.
Yeah.
The 5G
AI is
towers.
replacing our children.
Yeah, you know what I heard the other day? I heard they got AI robots building the 5G towers.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Have our brains genuinely rotted this much this quickly?
nah, we're good, bro.
Okay, good.
I'm
Anyway,
When we were playing
I'm
Magic today,
serious.
bro, you counted your lands twice, Nick, and both times you counted 6 and 7. I was like shuffling my hand around, and I genuinely hit our friend with one of these.
oh my god.
Bro,
Well,
for the
I'm in
viewer
luck
who
because I
can't
didn't notice.
see my fucking camera, I just like looked up slightly from my hand to look at our friend. Bro, we were dying. It was so funny. But don't worry,
Ah,
brain's not rotted. We're chill.
I'm mad. I didn't even notice, man. I guess I'm okay.
I guess so. See, the thing is, like, they say it's brain rot, but like, if I know it's stupid and choose to laugh at it anyways, that's chill. My brain's not rotted. In fact, I think I'm more mentally mature because I've made that decision in my own head. You know what I'm saying?
Can you control whether or not you laugh at it?
No, I can't control the weather. I'm talking about. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh, you're killing me.
Yes, I can
My
control if
boy.
I laugh at 6, 7, or not. To actually answer your question.
I don't know. Speak for yourself. You know,
Well,
if
you
you're
just hear
telling
6, 7, and you just start dying.
I
like,
can't
like
even.
the internet
I'm
joke.
like
I
genuinely
don't
gasping for
start
air.
dying, but like, you know, it's hard. Like, it's hard to not like just smirk just a little bit.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Like, not saying it has to be a full blown like, you know, belly laugh, but a
Just
little
a
bit of
little
yawn.
chuckle, you know.
A little bit of we gotta give 6, 7 a little bit of respect in this household.
It is over a year old now. Bro, can you believe Skibbity Toilet was like 3 years ago?
Oh,
We're
shut
getting
up.
old, bro.
No, it wasn't.
Hold on, I'll actually find out. When
I'd also forgotten
was
that existed, and I feel like it
Skibbity
would never have come up
Toilet
again in my life
old?
if you didn't just bring it up.
You guys need to
Dude,
get
wait.
toilet
It was
blind
made
box
February
stories.
7th, 2023. Quite literally like a
Holy
year
shit.
and a month.
Almost a year to the day, or the 3 years to the day. That's crazy.
That's insane. Yeah, we're
Wow.
getting old, guys.
We're
I
getting
hate
really
those
old.
memes. It's like, guys, can you believe Skibbity Toilet was 3 years ago? And it shows like a baby compared to a child. It's
Yeah,
like we're getting so old.
a 1-year-old versus
Yeah.
2-year-old.
I mean, like, actually, if you want to think about time passing, Fortnite came out 8 years ago, and probably like 50% of its player base wasn't even alive when it came out.
That is actually nuts.
Yeah.
Only,
Well, here's the
only eight
wild
years
thing.
ago. I feel like Fortnite's been a thing for like most of
I
my life, at least.
The Battle Royale was 2017. They
Alright,
had like
so
their Save the World thing, which maybe came out a year or two prior, but nobody knew about it.
Yeah. Oh shit, what was I about to say? Something about Fortnite, I think. Oh, that's right. Epic Games is in the weeds. I don't know if you've heard about this.
No, I
They're
haven't.
not doing well.
Interesting.
Well, supposedly they're increasing the price of V-Bucks, and you know the quick easy answer is because they want to squeeze more money out of their fan base. But the
Yeah.
possibly real answer is that they may currently be operating at a loss because they have like 1,000 licenses they have to keep up.
Oh yeah, all these crossovers.
Yeah, it'll probably reach a point where like if people start getting bored of the game, they're going to be bleeding money.
Is it? Would they just be paying the license? Would it not be like you pay a one-time thing for the license and then like royalties on each of the skins sold? Why would they sign contracts that are like, yeah, we're gonna just give you money forever so that we can have this right now?
That maybe that was, I don't know. I don't know the terms of the deals, but that may have been some of them for all I know.
I mean, I'm sure as long as like the skins are usable, they have to pay. They have to pay something, unless it's something where like as long as the skins are like a saleable thing. Because like if they no longer become on sale, then I guess they're literally not a selling point anymore.
Yeah. Well,
So,
like
I don't
that's
know.
why I think they would just do a royalty deal for each Satoru Gojo skin sold in Fortnite. Shonen Jump or whoever licenses. I guess Shueisha owns Shonen Jump or whatever. Like whoever's licensing it gets a 10% cut or whatever they decide the number to be. But like if you make the deal, we have to actively pay you every month or whatever to have this in the game because they're never going to remove a skin from the game if you already paid for it. Then you would just be paying for all these licenses until the servers go down in 25 years or however long Fortnite's going to last. Like
Yeah.
that's just a psychotic business practice. And if they did that, like, I mean, they shouldn't have been running a business, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could just be for like distribution rights or something. Like as long as you're able to obtain and use the skin like with the character's name attached to it. Like I guess that like if the license went awry or something, they could like tweak one of the colors and change his name and it would be fine.
Interesting.
But like otherwise, I'm assuming as long as you can go in the store and buy it, they still have to pay for a license.
But
Which
Fortnite's
when they
weird
have that many
because
crossovers, it's terrible.
yeah, well, the like you can't buy all the skins all the time in the shop. It's like a rotating selection each day or week or whatever. So I don't know if they rotate skins permanent. I know there were like some of the OG skins for Fortnite, like the Skull Trooper or something, and like the Red Knight skin were like never went back in the shop, and because of that, accounts that had it were like considered worth more. But then they like put a new version of the Skull Trooper and brought the Red Knight skin back. So like I don't know if it's a matter of like if you can't actively buy the skin, I don't know if it's been like taken away, like it'll never come back, or if they can just arbitrarily decide, you know what, yeah, the JJK skins are gonna be back in the shop today. But
I don't know. I don't work for them. I've
yeah,
I've
yeah,
heard
no,
some
I know
stuff.
it.
It literally I don't know. Most of it's probably speculation because it all just stems from they're increasing the price of V-Bucks. And
Yeah, I
it's
mean
not
that's
like the
probably
production of
just
V-Bucks. There's no overhead for V-Bucks, I'll tell you that much.
yeah.
So I don't know.
It's
They
definitely
must
just
need more money for some reason. I don't
yeah.
know.
You buying $10 of V-Bucks today gets them less than when you bought $10 of V-Bucks 5 years ago because $10 is worth less today than it was 5 years ago. So it's just probably that.
Yeah, it could
The
be.
company wants money.
Yeah.
We're at 5.
More news.
Yeah,
Hey,
shit's
why am I talking
better
about
than poop.
news? Yeah,
I think it was
we're talking
relevant.
about fucking rocks.
Yeah, let's get back on track, guys. I think we've dilly-dallied enough. We should talk more about
We
Rocks
should
as
get back to the
president.
fucking rocks. Honestly, I think we're fine on that subject.
Do you want to do the Minecraft wood personality with it?
Nah, we could do that another time.
Okay.
I'd rather hear about what's been going on with your lives. What's up, guys?
Oh, now we're gonna do this. Okay.
I'll let Dylan go first because the main thing I have to talk about also involves you, Nick. So
Yeah, eunuch.
Okay.
What?
I thought we weren't saying our names, by the
scheming,
way.
the scheming eunuch.
Well, we are.
advisor.
We can now. We weren't introducing ourselves at the start. That's like the whole prank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you guys feel got? That shit was
Yeah,
tough,
I
right?
mean,
Like
totally.
you were like, oh,
Baited you to
what am I
listen to
even
us for
listening to? Fuck, I have no idea who
Listen.
these guys are.
You got 35 minutes into this episode already without even knowing who the fuck we are. It's crazy.
Anyway, I'm Dylan, and what have I been up to recently? I've done a few things. I saw my cousin perform her school play, so that was cool.
What play they do?
She did good. Here's the thing. They did Seussical. she's in high school. And I'm like, why would they do that? That's like for kids. But then apparently Seussical was an actual like Broadway or off Broadway play. So I guess that makes it more valid. But
Never heard of
either
it.
way, that was
How do you
cool.
spell that?
It's just Doctor. It's just Seuss is in like SCUSS.
Oh.
Pickle, like a popsicle.
I see. Damn, this is real.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's like a legit thing. What else did I do besides that? I saw my. So I used to do at my college. I used to be in the Taiko club, and so I graduated, of course. But my in my fraternity, which I'm in, my little was he's like the head of it, or not like he is the head of it, and it was his last performance at like the big cultural celebration at my school. So I saw him, took some pictures, met some of the younger like guys in it, guys and gals. So that was cool. And then the other thing is, I'm getting more in the fighting games again. Well, one fighting game in particular. I'd stopped playing Guilty Gear Strive. If I know you guys know what that is. I don't know if anybody in the audience does. It's a fighting game. I had stopped playing it for literally like a year because I just got so sick of it. And then I started picking it up again just on a whim like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, just with a whole new mindset of like, you know what? If I win, cool. If I lose, cool. Let's just like have some fun. And like having that like what I've learned is like having that mindset with video games is like actually so beneficial to just like stuff in general. Because like I was before I was looking at the games of like if I win, then like I should have won. You know, I don't get happy. If I lose, like why did I lose? My day's ruined. Like I was getting zero enjoyment out of it. But
Damn,
now
that's why
it's
I
like,
stopped playing.
you know, literally. But then I sort of took a big break and I switched my mindset to like, all right, I'm gonna win or I'm gonna learn, and hopefully I can, you know, win and learn as long as I learn, get better. And like literally, I had a moment of like, you know, just like taking that idea of like selflessness and just you know consistent improvement. I went to the gym for the first time in a while today, and I was doing like sort of pull downers for your forearms, and some guy was watching me, and he was like, "Hey man, you should you should move closer to the cables to the machine, and you should pull your arms out more, to work more of the body, more of your arms sort of thing." And where in the past I might have been like, "Hey man, I appreciate it, but like, I know what I'm doing." I was like, "Oh, okay, so." So what? As opposed to doing this, what is this? It's like, oh yeah. So when you do this, it helps more of these areas. You also should, if it, form is the most important thing. So you want to go to a lighter weight. Like, okay, yeah, I'll go to, I'm not going to eagle lift. I'll go to a lighter weight. I'll learn and get the form down, sort of thing. So I think it's just an example of like, learning that from a video game, taking that into real life, and like, that's been just such a cool thing that I like. At one point, I had when playing the game, and I just totally forgot about, you know, those games were like a great vehicle to actually like learning and building up yourself in real life. And I have a tournament in 3 days. We used to go to a little bit this tournament in
That's in
at a
3 days?
It's in 3 days.
Wow.
I was checking. The last one I had been to was almost 3 years ago.
Holy
And,
shit.
and so yeah, we'll see how that goes. It will hopefully be fun. But
Do you
no,
know
that
if
was like that was just
our
a
other
big thing.
friends going?
I messaged him actually about it privately, and he's out of town.
Oh, I see.
He said
We can shout him out. He's a famous YouTuber.
I was about to say like he legit runs a way more successful YouTube
Yeah.
channel than
He's
me.
also he didn't shout us out though in his video. I thought that was kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
But the new one about Smite versus League of Legends.
Yeah, he used clips of me and Andrew, and he did not shout out this channel.
That's true. That's kind of fun.
That's all. I mean, he was featured in season 1 at some point.
Yeah.
He was. That was a great video. I don't care for either of those games, but like,
It
that
was a very good video,
it
actually.
was a banging video.
All right,
Even doing
viewers
it,
out
that
there,
actually helped us make quality content.
all our viewers, when you get the chance, watch. I believe it's titled "How to Play Smite and League of Legends."
No, it's
I think it
called
was like
Smite or
Smite.
League, which is right for you. I'm on.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So
Oh, that's right. That the one I saw was the working title. We'll leave a link in the description or something.
he has over 600 subscribers. I think we have like
Yeah.
18.
Yes.
That's what I mean. We gotta
That's
get him
accurate.
on more. Bring his viewer base to us.
Yeah.
All he had to do was say, "Go check out the Ghost Syndicast," and he didn't say that.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
Yeah. Consider our friendship over. He doesn't watch this, so that doesn't mean anything.
You know what's really funny about like his Smite versus League video is like it was his first experience making a video essay, and all the comments he got on it were so positive. Like, what happened to the internet just being evil? He has
What
the
you're
cooler
talking
parts
about
of
is bot
society.
accounts, and those don't really exist in YouTube comments unless it's by the creator botting to like sell something.
I see.
Oh, I thought you. Okay, when you said that, I thought you meant like Nick. When you said, I thought you meant like, oh yeah, those people commenting positive messages. Those were like.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Those were his bot.
It was his alt accounts, all of every single one
Yeah.
of them.
Which we would never do for the Ghost
Never.
Syndicast. When you see a comment on the Ghost Syndicast, it is definitely never one
It's
of our
definitely not
personal
me.
accounts.
It's most definitely not me by the name of Cream Soda or something on YouTube.
Yeah, no way.
No, definitely not with a. I've seen this guy in the comments, Cream Soda with the little clippy profile pic. Fuck you, dude.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. He has some bad fucking takes. Like, honestly,
Horrible.
Yeah.
He keeps saying shit like, "Oh, y'all really dropped the ball in this one." Like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah. It's like, oh, sound quality's not there. Man, fuck you.
Yeah,
Let's
whatever.
see you try and make a podcast. Dumb bitch.
I
Come on.
bet you couldn't, idiot.
Yeah. I bet you get like two of your closest friends and just talk about like fucking music or something, you fucking
Talk about
loser.
something stupid like what fucking rock would make a good president, fucking idiot.
Yeah, thank God that moron doesn't have a podcast. God. I don't even know what I would do.
God for fucking bid. Alright, Andrew, your
Speaking of
turn.
which,
Yeah.
no, I was gonna say that you've been up to, but yeah, Andrew.
Yeah. You know, for the most part, I've gone to a few concerts recently. Beside that, just really been working and shit. But concerts, muy bueno. Highly recommend. Last week I saw the Wonder Years for their 10-year anniversary tour of No Closer to Heaven, one of my favorite albums from them. It was a fantastic experience. I went by myself, which was a little weird at first. I definitely overpaid for the Uber. It was in Brooklyn, and I didn't know how I should take the like subway over, and I didn't want to try and figure it out by myself.
Center?
No, it was at Brooklyn Paramount. That's the name of it.
Okay,
yeah, I don't know it.
It's like just a standard theater. Like you'd probably see a play there or something if it's not a concert. It was honestly a really nice venue. I liked it. But it was an incredible experience. I was just, enjoying the music, singing along, all that stuff. And then during the last song of the performance, like my friend who used to work at Tommy's ended up being at that show, but I didn't think she was gonna be because she told me she didn't like some place in Brooklyn because like the venue wasn't like there was no barricade and it like overheated or I don't know. But I assumed she was talking about this place. Turns out she was talking about a different one. So literally during the last song, everyone's like going crazy and I just hear like to my right, Andrew, and I turn and I see her and I was like, yo, that's a crazy coincidence that in like 2,700 people we actually saw each other at the end of the show. So that was really cool. Also, after like I was in line to get a shirt, one of the openers was Knuckle Puck, and they're like a pretty solid pop punk band. And this is my second time seeing them, so I was like, you know what, let me get a shirt for him. And the lead singer, Joe Taylor, was like hanging by the booth, so I got to say what's up to him, which was really cool. I told him my favorite song from them is their cover of Here's Your Letter by Blink-182. I told him, like, I know this might be like a weird pick, but I like your cover of this song that's not yours. But I
It's
mean,
like the guy
he
looks
laughed
you
about it.
dead
He
in
was
the
like,
eyes
"Oh,
and said, "I
that's
hate you."
awesome." Yeah. No, I mean, he was really chill. He seems like a cool guy. So that was awesome.
That's cool.
And then more recently, as in last night, Nick and I went and saw Bad Omens live at the Prudential Center in Newark. And
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess I didn't directly ask you, Nick, how you felt about the show. I guess also openers were President, Beartooth, and then Bad Omens was the headliner. But Bad Omens performance, like they put on a hell of a show. They like, bro, that they played close to 20 songs, I think. Like honestly, not like almost every other time I've seen a stadium headliner, falling in reverse. They played like 12 songs, and I was like, well, that wasn't really worth my time, but you know.
Yeah.
But Bad Omens, like, bro, they did a really good job in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just unfair to compare Ronnie Radke to Noah Sebastian.
Yeah.
Like Noah is so much better. Like
Yeah.
I suppose I don't really know who but either of them are as a person. If I
Yeah.
had to guess, I would say Noah's probably a better person to like hang out with or talk to. But
Yeah.
he's first of all a much better singer. He's actually incredible.
Hmm.
Like to go live, they didn't like down tune any songs and he still sang all of them.
Hmm. And on top of that, like, you know that he's not like lip syncing or anything because during the set, they had like two songs left in the main set, and then they did a one song encore, which I thought was kind of weird. Usually, when a band does an encore, it's more than one song, but whatever. It gave me a chance to use the bathroom, so that was cool. Um, but he like, bro, he basically did a mini stand up set. He was doing crowd work and shit. He was like, I'm just giving a second to let my voice recover. Like, a few people, I
Yeah.
guess, in the pit had like birthday signs, like it's my birthday. He's like, damn, I guess it's all y'all's birthday. Some of y'all are fucking lying and shit. Like,
Yeah.
it was funny as fuck. Like, and then on top of that, he just like, it's like, you know what? Let's play Just Pretend and absolutely fucking kill it. So, you know what?
Yeah.
Guess.
Also, I don't know if it mattered to you because, as you say, you only really listen to music for singing. But
Yeah.
when they were playing, what song was this? They were playing "Nowhere to Go."
Mm-hmm.
And during the second chorus, the drummer switched to halftime for the second half of it, and it was so fucking cool because it
Interesting.
doesn't do that in the main song or
I
like in the recorded song.
I can
But
promise you
holy
this,
shit, it
I
works.
definitely didn't notice and wouldn't have been able to, like, even if I noticed that it sounded a little bit different, I wouldn't be able to identify, oh my God, he's in halftime right now. Like, that's just not something I know
Yeah,
about or
I gotta
notice.
learn his name because he's actually like a really good drummer.
Oh yeah, but for the openers, I don't know if you have
Oh,
anything to say about them, Nick. Oh,
they got two people named Nick in that band. Interesting.
too many Nicks.
Way too many.
Yeah. But so the two openers were President and Beartooth. Now, I like Beartooth. I'm literally, I got a shirt for them. I'm literally wearing it as we record. But President, little lore drop on this. I don't know if you've heard of them, Dylan.
What is it, president?
Yeah.
I have not.
Okay.
No. For the
So
They're
presidents
from
of
the
the United
UK.
States.
no, it Presidents of the United States is a different band. This is just President.
Okay.
They're labeled as an anonymous metal electronic band from England. The lead singer always wears a mask. I guess everyone in the band always wears a mask. Like their identities are unknown, although people speculate that the lead singer is this guy from like a different band. But they literally had 0 songs out last year and they got announced to be playing at a festival. And everyone was like, what the fuck is this? Like this band doesn't even exist. And since then they have released 7 songs.
Okay.
That's it. And
How
I'll
many of those songs did they play?
7.
All of them?
Yeah, like, I mean,
That's not the
honestly, they
opener.
could have
Maybe
played
they
an
did
8th
even,
song, and I don't know
maybe.
them that well, so like maybe they played like a song they're planning to release soon, and I just wouldn't have known that it wasn't released because I don't know their music. But I have a few things I want to, I guess, slightly complain about with President. But so first, when I've listened to the EP that they released last year, I wasn't a huge fan. I felt like his voice was kind of drab, a little monotone. But I actually think it translated much better live, which is something I told Nick was I don't think I've ever seen a band that I didn't care for on a recorded version, hear them live and then say, "You know what? That was pretty good." Like some bands I like better live than recorded, but like usually I like the recorded thing to begin with. The President was a little weird with that. 2, bro, this dude was trying to aura farm so fucking hard on stage. He, like, literally not a single word came out of this dude's mouth unless it was singing to a song. He was trying to get a wall of death opened in the pit right in front. And instead of, like, doing the usual, I want to see you guys spread out and create the crazy, like, hyping the crowd up like that, he stayed silent, just put his hands out, and then spread them apart like he was Moses with the Red Sea. And I shit you not, no one was paying attention because no one knew what he was doing. So only like a third of the fucking pit down at the bottom even like tried. It was the most miserable wall of death I've ever
Do you
seen at a
think
metal show.
that like goes back to what you were saying earlier about like he wears a mask to protect his
Yeah.
identity because if
Like,
he were speaking, people would maybe figure it out.
it's possible, but like, then don't try and do this wall of death shit. Like, it's, bro, or a fail. I don't know. It's bad. Like, nobody did it. Like, it would have been so much more hype if you actually got the crowd into it and was like, yeah, spread it out. Like, also, if you're a singer, how are people gonna recognize your like talking voice unless
Maybe
you're like,
singing in like a different way.
I mean,
Like
maybe, but like, if that's your biggest fear about this band, get over yourself, man. Like, part of being in a band should be the community you build and like the interactions. When you go to a show, it should be like interactions. Like, you shouldn't just be up there performing music for literally 25 minutes because you have 7 songs out and not like he didn't. Usually, when an opener goes on, they're like, are you guys excited for Beartooth? Are you excited for Bad Omen? And it gets like the crowd hyped. And then I don't know if it actually makes them pay more attention to your set, but I would imagine it does. Like, you're actually getting them interested in what's going on as opposed to just, yeah, we're gonna play some music for a little bit and never acknowledge you guys. I don't know.
Well, from what I hear, that's how Tool shows are.
Yeah, Tool. The
Yeah.
epitome of, good
To be, I won't get.
performers who like get the
Well,
crowd into. I mean, I don't know anything about
from
live
what
Tool shows.
I've been told, live Tool shows are like some of the most mental shows that you could ever go to. But it's weird because I've also heard that Maynard doesn't ever address the crowd. He just goes up there, sings his songs for like 2 hours, and then leaves.
he's paid to do a
That's
job and he
so
does
weird.
the job.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah.
Oh
I don't
well.
know.
I haven't been to a Tool show, so if I ever get to one, I'll let you know.
Do you want to add anything about President, Nick? Because I'll talk a little bit about Beartooth too.
About like they were fine. Like it sounded okay. But it's like to precede a Bad Omen show, I already knew a bunch of Bad Omen songs. The song like it just everything just kind of sounded like a loose mimicry of Bad Omens. It just like the singer just sounded like Noah but half as good.
Yeah.
The music sounded like Bad Omens but half as talented. It was just boring stuff. And they were on for like a half hour maybe. They weren't on long, and thank God.
Yeah.
I heard it because I was when you texted me when I showed up to the venue.
Mm-hmm.
I'd been wandering around for like 10 minutes because I didn't know. I thought there was stairs to get up to the 200 section, but no, you're supposed to go in the curtains and then up the stairs.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that, so I spent like 10 minutes wandering around looking for the stairwell until I made it to the stairwell, and the dude on the stairs was like, no, you're not supposed to be here. I was like, motherfucker, man. So yeah, I didn't actually miss the first song I could hear it like through the curtains, so it was a little muffled, but it also was just like kind of mid. What can I say? I
Fair.
didn't go there for them, so I don't give a shit.
Yeah. But I guess on to Beartooth then. Like I said, I like them. I started listening to them a couple years ago when whatever the name of that album is. The one that came out in like 2021, I guess, came out. Or maybe I listened to them in 2022. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So I'm more familiar with their newer stuff. And like Caleb Chomo, the lead singer of Beartooth, has a very distinct energy when you listen to him on the recorded tracks. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like his voice is almost like not upbeat necessarily, but like there's a lot of life to it. And I just feel like live it didn't have that, which I was disappointed by. Like I mean he's still an incredible singer. There were like multiple songs that I was like, "Damn, all right, hitting that shit." But something else I also thought of, not every band should play stadium shows. And like I get that Bad Omens was the headliner and these guys were like opening for them, so it's not like it was their stadium tour. But like I feel like Beartooth would be a lot better to see in a smaller venue, more intimate with like more people there who actually know their songs and their words. Like the people that were sitting around us, I feel like nobody knew anything from Beartooth. Like
Yeah.
I was singing along
Like
to maybe 5 of the 12 songs or whatever, so I don't know them that well, but
I take it that just kind of kills the atmosphere, right?
yeah, I mean,
a
I
little
don't know
bit.
how it was down in the pit. Like we were literally as high up as you could be in the very,
Yeah.
very top like set of seats. So it's possible that down by the pit, people were actually going crazy. There were like people moshing. One specific area looked like it consistently had a pit going the whole time. So it's possible like that whole area down there was actually vibing super hard, but up at the top, it was not like that.
Yeah. And it's not even that the people up top were like unenthusiastic, because when Bad Omens was out there,
Oh,
boy
yeah.
howdy, they were loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they just don't fuck with Beartooth like that. I mean, I don't listen to them, but I thought they were pretty good. Like
Yeah.
I did know a couple of songs by them already, and
hmm
quite honestly, I like the singer more live, and if
Okay.
only because the one song that I like really know by them is like Drowning in Autotune. And I feel like the singer just doesn't need it. Like he was a little
Mhm.
pitchy live, but that adds a human element to it, and I
Yeah.
think that helps. So
Are you
I mean,
talking about
like this,
Sunshine or a different
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
It's like it's a good song, but I liked it better live.
Yeah. The chorus on Sunshine is very heavily like auto-tuned, I think, because it's like it has like a pretty heavy opening section, and then when the chorus starts, the like instrumentation just kind of gets far more mellow, and the auto-tuned like vocals kind of take the
Yeah,
melody, which like
it
I mean I like
sounds
the
like a
song,
sunny
but
day, really.
yeah, but I can see where you're coming from. Like I mean I don't like auto tune. People use it to supplement their singing and it's good, but like it's not like I'm like, oh hell yeah, put on that T-Pain. Like, I don't want to hear anything what they actually sound like. Not to say T-Pain can't sing because he's proved time and time again he can. He just uses auto tune because that's the kind of music he wants to make. But yeah, I think definitely having a more raw voice, even if it creates some like uh I don't know how to say it, like inconsistencies in your performance, however you want to say it. Like, it might not be perfect, but like you said, human element, kind of.
Yeah,
It's endearing, right?
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, I like that about music.
yeah.
It's like, well, that's one of the reasons I like Primus so much, because every now and then you'll hear like a missed note or just like a fuck up in the guitar section or something.
Even in the recorded versions.
In the recorded version of the songs, they keep all their mistakes in, so it feels more authentic.
Bro, they do one take and they're like, you know what? Nah, just drop it.
But I
The dude's
respect
like,
the hell
but
out
I
of that.
forgot
It's
to
just
play
so
this
cool.
part. It's like, nah, it's cool.
One of their biggest songs is called Winona's Big Brown Beaver. It has a very, very obvious missed note towards the end, and everybody knows it. Like, if you see the music video on YouTube, people are like, "Oh, damn, I can't believe Les missed that note." And it's like, you know what? Good for him. He kept it in the song.
Yeah, that's tough.
For what Primus, like, I've only listened to, I think I've listened to most of Sailing the Seas of Cheese, but like, for what they are as a band and all their goofiness, like, for them it works. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe for another band it wouldn't, but for them it does.
I don't know. Yeah, it's not for everyone. I mean, some people sound really good when they're like drowning in production, like Bad Omens, for example.
Yeah.
Even live, they had like a ton of like a lot of reverb in that microphone. But it sounds fucking cool. And also, Noah Sebastian has a staggering control over his voice. It's crazy. Like he doesn't auto-tune, but he also never misses a note. It's insane.
Yeah. But
Good on them. Good show. It gets 2 thumbs up from me.
it gives 3 thumbs up from me. Where's the 3rd thumb?
If I see your toe creep onto camera, I'm leaving.
Oh no.
Alright, anyways.
All
I had
right.
socks on, guys. Don't worry. It's not what you think.
Okay, thank God.
They're safe.
All right.
Do you want
that
to talk
sounds like a
about
good
anything
enough.
else you did, or do you want to move on to?
That sounds like a good enough jumping point for album of the fortnight.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Dylan? Do you concur?
I do indeed.
Wonderful. All right, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna pull up the stats from last week.
Yeah,
I mean, last fortnight. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, this actually will be a week ago.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because
April
this is coming
Fools.
out. April Fools. Hell yeah. All right, so the order we got going here is we had Dylan recommended 10,000 Gex by 100 Gex. I recommended Ammo by Bring Me the Horizon. And Andrew recommended Straight Outta Compton by NWA. So, first one was 10,000 Gex. Andrew, I'm going to give you the floor.
All right. So, I want to hear, I guess, Dylan's guess on what my favorite song from this album was.
Your favorite song? Okay.
I listened to this last week, and then I listened to it again today. I went for a walk because it's been beautiful, and I was like, you know what? We're recording tonight. Let me get it fresher in my mind.
I have a guess.
Oh,
Dylan, you go first.
I'm gonna say. I have no idea. I honestly don't think you would like any of these.
I mean, that's a guess
Doritos
too.
and
You could guess
Fritos.
that I didn't like it.
No, you said you have a favorite. I'll guess the favorite. Doritos and Fritos. That's what I think.
Okay, Nick.
Interesting. I'm going to go with Billy Knows Jamie because it kind of sounds like a Limp Bizkit song.
That's exactly right. Billy Knows Jamie is Limp Bizkit if they started on SoundCloud, and it's kind of awesome. Like, you were talking about the intentional mistakes left in Primus at the end of that, or like multiple times. The end of Billy Knows Jamie, I know my headphones don't cut out like that. The end production is just terrible. It's kind of awesome. Like,
they clip the microphone so badly.
Yeah. Although I do want to say, Dylan, I did like Doritos and Fritos. The like bit about whatever they're doing in France and they're getting food in Greece or whatever. I mean, maybe not the most lyrically advanced, but overall, this album was kind of just awesome. It's like so full of whimsy. Like, I don't know if I could ever like put this on seriously. Like, you know what? I'm in the mood for some 100 Gex. But if this shit's on, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah. It's just fun. Like, I don't know. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm glad.
That really is a perfect way to describe it. I liked it too.
I will say, the chorus to I Got My Tooth Removed is fucking annoying, though.
You don't like the
But you know what? Fair
But
enough.
the rest of the song was actually kind of interesting. Like there was some line about how like I brush my teeth every day, like I didn't want it to be this way, like stuff like that. It's like bro's like wrestling with the fact that he had to get his tooth removed, and then it just cuts it. I got my tooth removed. But anyways, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah. All right. I mean, it's not like a very intricate album, so there's not much else to say about it. It is very fun and is very silly, as I've come to expect from 100 Gex.
Yeah.
I was surprised, honestly, at how like musically aligned this album is, because I'd heard stuff like Money Machine before, and it genuinely just sounds like noise. But this album sounds like music, which is kind of weird. And shockingly, I already knew the song "Hollywood Baby" going into it.
I think I did
But
too. I
It's their
also
most
I would
popular one, I
recognize
believe.
Me Me
So.
Me. Some parts of Me Me Me. Maybe I heard it online.
yeah,
I
I don't
played. I
think I
think
know
I
that one.
played that song for you guys like once, like two, but that was like 2-3 years ago. So I'd be
Okay.
shocked if you remembered any of it.
Yeah,
I
I've
mean,
heard it on the radio too,
who knows?
like a couple times.
Interesting.
Yeah, somehow. I don't know how.
What station were you listening to? Like SoundCloud
I,
today?
I genuinely think it was 92.3.
Okay.
Does
Bro,
that station even exist
Interesting.
anymore?
yeah.
Yeah. Wait, when did
Anyway, I
this come
think
out?
"Frog on the Floor" is a horrible song, but the rest of it I thought was
Bro,
really
Frog
fun.
on the Floor was awesome. Fuck off. No, honestly, if Frog on the
That's my
Floor,
take.
like, the first 30 seconds was how the whole song went, it would have been so much better.
Yeah.
Just like a ballad about the frog on the floor.
Eh,
That shit was kind
I
of tough.
just like the chorus was corny and annoying. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
It was the only song on the album that I actually found like annoying. But yeah, good recommendation, Dylan. It gets 1 thumb up from me.
Yay, I'm glad. I cannot believe out of like probably all or most of at least the albums I've recommended so far, this is the one that has like the most positive reception. Which I'm not disappointed about. I guess I'm just a bit surprised. But yeah, I don't have much to add either. Yeah, Nick, you kind of hit it right with
Sorry, just
like
stripping
their
real
first.
quick.
As someone who did listen to the first album is kind of just noise, and this is music. Um, I do like how some of the songs, like well, not even some, just like the last two, I got my tooth removed and me, are just like about more serious issues. You could say they're just being silly because like I got my tooth removed is about. I mean, to me, just like it seems to be just about like breaking up with a partner who you kind of know you need to break up with, and not having like the courage to do so. And me is about like not getting the attention or whatever that you would want from a partner as well. Everything else I don't really think there's more of a point to, but yeah, I thought
You
it was
don't think
fun.
"Frog on the Floor" has deeper meaning?
I mean, but what isn't Frog on the Floor just what, like, a friend like you invite and you like I don't know, they smoke a blunt for the first time or something like that. Like that's about all I can
Yeah.
think of in regards to meaning with that one. But yeah, I liked them. Glad you guys did too.
Yippee! All right, next up we have "Ammo" by Bring Me the Horizon. This was mine, so I'm gonna give the floor to Dylan this time.
Okay. My feelings on this album are mixed because the first time I heard it, I thought like it's not it's not as hard like as metal as I was expecting. And this is somebody who's listened to their two albums, Post-Human Survival Horror, and I forget what the other one was that came out in
Post-human next
2024.
generation.
Next Gen or something like that. And those were very like very heavy. You know, at least how I would describe as very heavy. And this like was not nearly as much as that as like just rock y, I guess, but it also was not like as there were elements of pop and that I noticed or I felt in there, but I didn't really commit to either. So for like my first listen, I just didn't like. I don't know. I just didn't vibe with it that much because I'm like I don't know what this is trying to be. And then I listened to a lot of not all of the songs. I think I got up to Fresh Bruises, which honestly I think is the worst song from what I remember. But everything up
Fresh
until then,
Bruises.
on second listen
Yeah.
was I don't know. I just liked it more. It just seemed more catchy to me. Even the songs, which are like I remember, I Nihilist Blues, and that one in particular. On first listen, I just thought like I just thought it kind of sucks, and I listened to it again, and I just really enjoyed it. I don't know. It just needs a bit. I figured after my first listen, it would be one of those ones that needs to like grow on me a little bit because I like there's stuff to like. I guess I just hadn't figured out whether I liked it or not. So maybe with even like 3, 4 more listens or whatever, um, I'll begin to appreciate it even more. But yeah, I'm glad I listened to it more than once. Because if I listened to it more than once, I would have thought it just would kind of suck. But I don't think it does. I appreciate it more now, so I like it.
Nice. I think a lot of people could share your mentality. When this album came out, Bring Me fans, oh my god. Oh, he's a fucking sellout, isn't he?
Yeah, that's right,
That's all
guys.
it was. That's
And
literally
they're
all it
British.
was.
Like I don't know what they made before this album. Besides what was the fucking song that's used
Can
in
you
memes
feel
all the
my
time?
heart?
Yeah.
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 And just if I were to like extrapolate that song to like all their music before this, like yeah, that song sounds nothing like anything on this album. But that in itself doesn't mean that this album is bad. It's just different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, Andrew, what you think?
I think not bad but different is a good way to view this. Like, if obviously when it came out, they were coming off of Sempiternal and That's the Spirit, which were both even changes from their previous sound. They were basically like a deathcore band back in the early 2000s, like Chelsea Smile and some other songs. And I didn't like that stuff. Then they incorporated the alt sound a little bit more into their music. I thought it was okay. I feel like this is a weird middle ground where like it's almost every song feels ambient. Like like if I took away the lyrics from all these songs, they could very easily be like a video game OST for like I don't know, a horror survival game or something. Like it's all just kind of ambient noises, which is like
Like atmosphere,
fine.
you would say.
Yeah, yeah. Like I think it's fine. I don't know. I mean, personally, I think some of these songs are just too long. Like, I remember Nihilist Blues. I was like, this song's okay, whatever. And I checked my phone, and it's literally half over. And I was like, I feel like I've already been through like everything with this song. What the fuck does it have to offer now? And what it had to offer was grime. So honestly, I wish it ended. But I don't like. It's fine. Some songs were definitely like stronger than others. Like, I think Heavy Metal's a pretty good song. I think I remember In the Dark being not bad. Oh, I also want to, like, just preface. I've listened to this album before it was recommended. Not much. When I've listened to Bring Me the Horizon, I pretty much just kept to the two most recent albums, but I have listened to this album a little bit. I think Mantra is a good song. But some of these, like I always thought Sugar Honey Ice and Tea, the chorus was kind of corny, but the rest of the song is pretty good. Um, I don't know, it's not bad. It's not what I would expect out of Bring Me the Horizon, but that was kind of the point. They were just kind of doing the kind of music they wanted to make, and honestly, without this song, I don't think we get what was the name of the song off Posthuman that was used in like Resident Evil or whatever.
Ludens?
Oh, Ludens?
Ludens, yeah. I feel like this is the precursor to Ludens as an album. Like they were experimenting with this sound, and then Ludens kind of like built upon it to be that like OST, basically, you know. But yeah,
I
it was
feel
pretty
you.
good. You want to add
I
anything?
like this album. Like I've heard this album quite a few times because on my first listen, I kind of agree with Dylan almost completely. With like, I listened to it once. I was like, I mean, some of them were okay. Some of them were kind of crap. Like I thought, I Don't Know What to Say was terrible the first time I listened to it, and then it grew on me after a couple more listens, and then I don't even know how I came across this information, but apparently it's about like I don't know if like a friend of the band died of cancer or something, and so he wrote a song for the guy. So that's like why it's got like a I don't know 3-part violin section for some reason, like just to make it sound sadder, I guess. But I mean, my favorite song on the album is In the Dark, specifically because I think the guitar is crazy good. And I mean, bizarre album because the first Bring Me album I listened to was Post-Human Survival Horror, which, by the way, as a follow-up to this album, fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, to go from that to this, it was a bit jarring for me, but I like it.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
pretty good. I think I agree. Also, Fresh Bruises is crap. I hate that song.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. It's like, this song or this album came 2 years before. I like Post-Human Survival Horror a lot. So yeah, just knowing that this now exists is a bit, yeah, it's a bit strange, but not, as I say, not a bad thing.
Yeah. All right, we can move on to the ultimate album of this fortnight.
The main event,
Straight Outta
yeah.
Compton by NWA.
Oh, yeah.
I suppose I'll take the lead on this one. Let me say straight up, I'm white. Whatever I say about this album is obviously does not matter. That said, it was good, Like, I like the songs. I think "Fuck the Police" is one of the it's like literally one of the rawest songs ever.
Bro, I love the
Like,
opening skit into Ice
yeah,
Cube's first bar. That shit's so
yeah.
tough.
Fuck the
But it's
Police.
like,
Literally, I was doing a bit of research. It literally got them like a notice from the FBI, and then it turned out to
my
be
God.
like not like the FBI as a whole, but like one guy who just like sent a notice like on behalf of the FBI and then got like demoted or fired or something like that. That's what
Of
Wikipedia
course.
says at least.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched the movie Straight Outta Compton years ago,
Mm.
and like the deal with "Fuck the Police" apparently is that, well, obviously the police in Compton, especially in the late '80s, was fucking horrible. Like they're the most racist people on planet Earth, basically back then, because like there was no control and like nobody checked their power ever. And I guess it's better now. And honestly, that's probably because of Dr. Dre and the fact that he has like $1 billion. He gave a lot of it to like relief in Compton, as far as I know.
Mhm.
But bro, they would like get arrested for performing this song just because they made the police angry.
Yeah.
Which is fucking awesome. That's like one of my favorite things about Rage Against the Machine is that every time they perform, they get arrested.
Bro, my favorite thing about Rage Against the Machine was they were on like some BBC broadcast, and
I was
they,
about to,
yeah, the people running the broadcast were like, oh, like we want to obviously showcase your music, blah blah blah, but just you can't swear, okay? And Zach De La Rosa goes, oh yeah, now let's chill. He was like, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Then they got blacklisted. Like, bro, so tough.
Oh, so funny. But yeah, boom bap rap. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I think Dr. Dre is the one responsible for the beats on this album. He's
think
great,
so.
obviously.
I think they even say on a song like Dr. Dre makes the beats or something.
Yeah. Yeah. And
He also
I
makes
mean,
beats.
I think the most famous like rapper of the group, it might be Dr. Dre just because like he started all these other huge artists like
No,
Eminem
definitely.
and
If you're
50
talking
Cent.
about as a rapper, Dr. Dre is the biggest, but the biggest person might be Ice Cube because he had like a successful
Yeah,
acting
well, I
career
mean,
after rapping.
his rap career was very successful because he left NWA at one point because like their manager was some shyster who's trying to rip him off, and he was like, "No, fuck that, I'm gone." And
So I don't know if
he had a successful solo career, but Dr. Dre was more successful because he was a producer and he brought like Snoop onto the scene, and he would feature with Snoop, and
Yeah, and Eminem.
he would feature with 50 Cent. And eventually, he started Eminem's career, and
Yeah.
so he made, I don't know, $5 billion doing what he did. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's what I'm curious about because I'm looking at the Wikipedia again. On this album, it says that the executive producer was Eazy-E, and that the writers for the songs, apparently according to this, Dr. Dre did not write a single one of them. It says he was the keyboards and drum programming.
So they made
So
the
Yeah,
beats.
think of that
he was
way,
like the
but
engineer for the beats. The writer was mostly Ice Cube, as far as I know.
Yeah. Yeah, Eazy-E definitely has a maybe it's the same bar tied to Dr. Dre made the beats, but he has a thing like my raps were written by Ice Cube. Like I swear that is a line on this album.
That's awesome. Anyway, uh, I guess to summarize, I think MC Ren should have had a very successful career because he is amazing. And he basically didn't have a solo career, which is shocking to me. This album gets 5 thumbs up from me.
Okay.
All right. What do you take it away?
Well, I mean, it was my recommendation, so I'll go last.
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I really liked it as well. I was funny you say that. I was about to like also
Wait,
thinking like what I was
sorry,
gonna say
Dylan.
earlier today, and I also
You have
yeah.
to clarify what race are you?
Oh
Just
no, I was about no,
okay.
literally, that was what I was about to say. Like, I was thinking like, how is he gonna talk about this song? And I was gonna say something like, "Oh yeah, I'm white," or or like, I think my idea was like, what does my white ass think about this, or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like it. It's like boom bap. Like it sounds fun, but it really kind of shouldn't be fun because of like the obvious topics being discussed. But it is. It's just really catchy to listen to. Also, I'm glad Nick you shouted out. Not really shout out because doesn't need our shout out, but MC Ren because like I was thinking like who's the best like the four main rappers, who's like the best among them, and I think it's probably MC Ren or Ice Cube first or second, then Dr. Dre and then Eazy-E because Eazy-E is like he's just hard to listen to at times.
Bro, his voice is like so shrill compared to the rest.
Yeah.
He is like he just can't flow like
But if I'm not
he just
mistaken,
can't do it.
Easy passed away, so let's not speak ill of the dead.
Yeah. Well, here's the
He
thing though.
did,
In the
yeah.
dude,
Had a
in the movie,
temper.
there's a whole scene about Eazy-E being bad at rapping.
Is
I'm not even
that-
joking, dude. Y'all gotta watch that movie. It is actually really
Bro,
good.
that was like
I'm watching the
genuinely that might
pictures
be
as
the
you can
last movie my
justify
dad saw in the movie theaters. Like he was like he's loved
Wow.
music and stuff his whole life. He was very excited to watch it. I know we have it on DVD, but like at the time, I guess I was too young to watch it in their eyes, so they put it like in their section of like the cabinet that we weren't supposed to go into. But
I
so
see.
we have it in my house, and I have wanted to watch it. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, this it's obviously this album is so influential. I was looking earlier, like, I think like Kendrick Lamar, Tupac, Snoop Dogg have like credited as inspirations, and I'd be shocked if, you know, there weren't many more rappers who didn't like look to this album as a source of inspiration. So it's good to look back on it and realize, like, oh, it still holds up. It's good. It's still very enjoyable to listen to. So I will give. I'm Nick. I'm gonna usurp you and give 6 thumbs up. Just
Fuck, dude, you're gonna make me look
6,
racist.
and then just just Photoshop like 2 more around here.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew, take it
All right.
away.
I'll just say a few things about this because I mean I recommended it. Obviously I like it. Y'all know I don't really like old music, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
So like
said
Not really,
last episode
honestly.
you said 1988 and I couldn't even
yeah.
believe my ears.
So that's something I just thought about while y'all were talking about it. So like for the most part, for some reason, if I listen to music literally from like before 1990 pretty much, it just the production not the production quality because that's the wrong way to describe it. Just the way the recording sounds because recording instruments were worse back then, like it makes it hard for me to get into it. I don't know why. But this album has none of those issues. I didn't even realize it was from 1988 until I recommended it last week. Like I thought it was from like early to mid 90s. Like I was like, "Oh, yeah, yeah." No, this album's like old. And on that same note, did you know Ice Cube was 19 years old when this came out? Bro
Yeah.
sounds like he's
That makes
35
sense.
on that recording. Like, he sounds no different today than he did at 19 years old, and I just think that's insane. I also I
Yeah.
saw an interview with Jonah Hill about 21 Jump Street, and he said they wanted Ice Cube to play his character in the movie as a cop because of Fuck the Police. They thought it would be so funny. Oh, also, another disclaimer, I am also white, but
No, of course.
yeah, just gotta let the
Another
people
funny
know.
thing about 21 Jump Street, there's another interview Jonah Hill did on like Jimmy Kimmel or whatever, and so like he's talking to Channing Tatum like, oh man, who do you think is the best rapper is of all time?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I think it's this guy. Yeah, and they ask Ice Cube, a Cube or whatever he says, who do you think's the best rapper of all time? And Ice Cube responds, and I believe quote, me motherfucker or something
Yeah.
like that. So
Um,
that's funny.
yeah, I saw that too. That shit was funny. But I will say this much about the album. Well, obviously I like it, boom bap rap, greatest kind of rap, blah blah blah, right? A lot of the lyricism can be taken very misogynistically, to say the least.
Yeah.
And I definitely want to
Yeah.
emphasize I don't support that aspect. I do think I Ain't the One might be the funniest song on the album because like I feel like to some degree it is tongue in cheek. Like
It
maybe
has a very silly beat. Like,
yeah,
you know
but
what I mean?
if y'all didn't end up listening to the album, it's basically Ice Cube saying that he's not gonna fold to girls and give them like money and shit. He's gonna be stingy because they don't give him what he wants back, which is of course sex. But it has such classic lines like, "You know I spell woman with a B," which I just think is one of the funniest lines ever. There's also like, bro, he says some line like, "She wanted steak and lobster." Nah, I'm thinking Burger King. Like, tough ass bar, bro.
That's so awesome.
But yeah, I mean, very fun album. Well, I guess not fun. It tackles real issues, but it's enjoyable to listen to. I like it a lot.
All right, wonderful. I guess that's all we got for this album of the fortnight.
Yeah.
Now, Dylan, being that this is our April Fool's episode, I wonder if you have any wild or wacky recommendations
I
that you
was
could
thinking
possibly
of
give for
doing
this
the same
fortnight.
thing for this.
Wild or wacky? Like, if we're all gonna
Wild
do
or
wild,
wacky. Some shit that you
I
would never recommend other people to listen to.
I had
But
a
maybe you still
legitimate
like.
album, but
Yeah.
okay,
It's
yeah, I had
important
a
that you like it.
okay. Let me go through like. Give me a few minutes. I gotta go through my listening history.
Right.
I had like an actual album I was gonna recommend, that I really want to, but I'll do that. If we're all gonna do wild and wacky, I'll do wild and wacky, and I'll recommend that next time. But let me
All
go
right, wonderful.
through my
I
stuff.
think Nick, you would recommend first this time around.
Me first this time? Okay,
I
cool.
think so, and then
So
I'll
I'll
do
just-
second, Dylan third.
all right. I'll kick this off with a bang. Just I gotta figure out the year real quick. All right,
Tell me
this
it's the
this
same one I'm
fortnight,
thinking of, please.
this fortnight we're taking it back to 2019.
God.
The album I'm recommending is going to be The Triforce by Starbomb.
Okay. Tough.
Now, this album is not good, because of course it isn't. But at the same time, it's okay. I'm gonna make I'm not gonna play any games here. Starbomb is Aaron Hansen, Dan Avedon, and Brian Wecht of the Game Grumps.
Well,
It's
Brian
those
Wecht is
three.
not of the Game Grumps. He's of Ninja
Well,
Sex Party.
he
and
was a
of
part of Game Grumps, but now I
Professional
think he's
physicists.
like he started with Ninja Sex Party. I mean, he's a doctor too, but
Yeah. No, he
He's
has his
he
he
started-
has his
he's-
doctorate
he started
in
with
like
Ninja Sex Party.
like some insane science field. Like literally,
Yeah.
like he's a fucking physicist.
Yeah, something actually crazy like
But
that.
instead he dresses like
he
a ninja
joined
and
Game
plays
Grumps.
keyboard.
I think he left Game Grumps, but he's still in Ninja Sex Party.
Okay.
But the three of them did these albums under the name Starbomb. And the whole conceit is that it's just like songs about video game titles or jokes that they have about shit. And the first two albums are like Ninja Sex Party's first three albums, where the music is kind of just like not very good. because it's all like computerized and they were kind of novice at the time. But the Triforce came out I like after a 4-year break, because they released 2 albums like 1 year apart, and then 4 years later they released this one, kind of out of the blue. But this was when they picked up Twerp to be their backing band. So the music on this album is actually pretty good. It's just that like the lyrical content is complete trash. So
No, well, I think calling it complete trash like disparages its
okay.
purpose.
It's like the meaning behind it is meaningless,
Yeah.
but I guess the
It's
lyricism is actually pretty clever
Comedy
sometimes.
video game like reference music.
If you spoke Chinese primarily and didn't speak any English, you might actually enjoy this album.
Has to be Chinese. No other language works.
Yeah, Spanish is too close.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's mine. The Triforce by Starbomb. Who's
All right,
next?
I'm next.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to 2024. And I'm gonna recommend For the Fans by Digbar. Now, something the viewer needs to know about Digbar is he got big on TikTok off his song Big Dick Randy. And Three Big Balls,
Yeah, he
Three
got
Big
big on
Guys.
YouTube from Three Big Balls.
Yeah. He makes gay rap music. But it's funny, first off. Secondly, he has some he's a legitimately good rapper in my opinion. If he applied himself to like legitimate art form instead of just talking about like how many dudes he can have sex with, I think he would be a really good rapper. And despite that, this album actually has quite a few songs that I think are good. So that's my recommendation for April Fools this week.
Okay,
Oh,
I
I'm
think
so
I've
happy.
decided on mine. Mine is not like an intentionally silly one, but I have to go. I wouldn't recommend it in any other scenario. I have to go back to my roots. And they don't really. So this artist, this group, they don't really release songs by album, so it's kind of just in like arbitrary and like I guess just order of like most to least recent, and they grouped up in like 10 or 12 or whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna cut to the chase. I'm recommending Love Live School Idol Project Muse Complete Best Box Chapter 1. That is their first, I believe, should be their first 12 songs.
Say that again for me. Love Live what?
So the
Oh,
series
no.
the series is Love Live. Next episode I can talk all about it. But
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Muse.
I'm trying to add it to the playlist though. What's the name of the
Uh,
shit?
It's so you can't really type it in because it's
Oh, good lord.
Mu, like the Greek character
The
Mu,
Is that the
the Greek
artist?
letter Mu, apostrophe S. Yeah, that's how you spell
Yeah.
it.
So is it Best Live? What? Which one is it? I'm on their page right now.
It's orange. Complete best box chapter .01. The first song should be Japanese and then live and then more Japanese and then life.
Yes. All right. I got it from 2019.
Yeah.
Heavens. You know what? I don't think you could have picked a more fitting band.
I'm gonna make you guys have to listen to Snow Halation now.
Bro, you've definitely played it in the car. Like
I've definitely heard it before.
I've done it at karaoke multiple times.
Yeah. Oh, and if you sang it at karaoke, then I basically heard the song.
That's true.
You could hear it way better. The original listing. It's gonna be so good. You guys are gonna have such a great time.
If this sounds anything like that other Japanese album you recommended, I'm going to be
What was the other one I
miserable.
recommended? I don't even remember.
It's Sarani Poji. God, that was terrible.
You don't know Ball. It does not sound anything like that album, though, in my opinion.
Okay, good. That's all I needed to know.
Okay.
All right.
Well, awesome.
Wow,
Glad
what
we
an
have our-
amazing lineup.
Wow.
All right,
What
to
an
summer.
April Fool's Day.
Yeah, what an amazing April Fool's. All right, I'll summarize. We got The Triforce by Starbomb, For the Fans by Digbar, and Muse Complete Best Box Chapter 1 by Muse from Love Live, as far as I know.
Something like
Yay.
that.
So happy April Fools, everybody. I have been Nick.
I still am Andrew.
I'm Papa Shoes.
And
All
we
right.
hope that y'all got by my bit this episode.
Yeah.
Now have a good fortnight.
And
Bye-bye.
fucking Cream Soda, you better watch your fucking back, bitch. If I ever catch you leaving those shitty ass comments again, I'm like, anyways. Bye.